Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining us from, and you are welcome to ABBETTECT Nigeria Limited. Here before us is a little device, an automatic cooking protection. Automatic cooking protection. And what this device does is to protect your house and your food from getting burned. Whenever you are using a hot plate or a cooker unit like this one, yeah, it protects your food from getting burned. For instance, maybe you want to cook and in the process you slept off. By the time you wake up, you discover that your food has got burnt already. Or maybe you are cooking and in the process, NEPA take the lights and you forgot to off your cooker unit before leaving the house. And unfortunately, NEPA restored back the light while you are away. By the time you come back, you will not be the one to tell the rest of the story. And that's the reason why we implemented this device to set a time limit to your cooking time. It automatically cut off the supply going to the cooker. Immediately you get to the set time. Or maybe you are cooking and they take the light. Immediately they take the light, it shut down the system automatically. Even though they restore the light back, doesn't concern the cooker. It will stop the system. It will stop the cooker. I'm going to operate the system, and you are going to see the operating system of the device. Here is the control. The control breaker is the one that control the system. By the time you on this breaker, it will energize the system. And this red light will be put on. Immediately you energize the system, this light will on to show you that the system has been energized. So I'm going to on the breaker now. You see the red light now is on to tell you that the system has been energized. And immediately you on this start, you press this start button, then your cooker will be at work instantly. So, but before you on the start button, before you press the start button, you must have first of all set your timing at which you want your system to, or you want the cooker to work for. For instance, here now I set 20 seconds. You can set hours. This hour, H represent hours, M represents minutes. But I want to use second just to do the practical so you can see to illustrate. So this one is 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, the system will stop on its own. Let me use 30 seconds. Just press 3. Now it's 30 seconds. So immediately you press 30 seconds now, then you can now start your system. You see this, the hot place is down. It's very cold. You see, this is the socket. This is the output supply. This is the input supply. This is the one that brings power from the DP to the system. So let me start the system. You see now, if I start the system now, it has started counting. When it gets to 30 seconds, the system will stop on its own. You see now that this socket has been energized. This cooker too has been energized. You see now, the light is coming up gradually. Now you cannot touch this one any longer. You see now. So now it's 20 seconds, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You see now, 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, it has stopped your system. You see now, after 30 seconds, that's how the system works. And for instance, you want to cook beans, you just come to your timer here, you set like 40 minutes or 1 hour, depending on the timing that you want the system to run for. After setting the timing for 40 minutes, you start cooking your beans. After that 40 minutes, it will stop on its own. Even though you slept off or you go out and you forget to off the cooker unit before going out, it will help you to off the system on its own. That's how it works. And maybe you want to do a recurring cooking. You want to cook for like 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes it will stop for 5 minutes, then start cooking again for 10 minutes, stop at 5 minutes, start again for 10 minutes, reoccurring cooking. You can do that from here. It's still your timing that you're going to set. You just set your timing. This one at the right side. Let's say it's on second. Let me just use second to illustrate. So let's say you put like let's say we put like 10, let's say we put like 10 second, 10 second, and this one we set to like 20 second, 20 second. You understand? So let's set it to 20 second. So how this one work is that, what this one means now is that it's going to, the system will run for 20 seconds. Then after 10 seconds it will stop. But immediately you start the system, it will not start immediately. For this delay time, this 10-second delay time, it will wait for 10 seconds before the cooker energize. So I'm going to start the system now. I'll start the system now. So it started counting. You see that the cooker is not yet energized. It will delay for like 10 seconds. After 10 seconds before it's energized. Yes, the system now has been energized. So it will run for 20 seconds. You see now, the hot plate now is coming up gradually. It's coming up gradually. You see it now. So after 20 seconds again, 17, 18, it will stop. You see now it has stopped. Then it will delay for 10 seconds again. You can set it for minutes, you can set it for hours, depending on your choice. So I'm just using this one. I'm using second to illustrate. You understand? So it will run for 20 seconds, delay for 10 seconds, run for 20 seconds, delay for 10 seconds. And if you want to use minutes, it will run for 10 minutes, delay for 20 minutes, run for 10 minutes, depending on your choice. You understand? So that's how that one operates. And again, the system has what we call it can help you to detect your room temperature. And what this one does is that when the temperature of the kitchen is higher than the required temperature, maybe for instance, maybe you set like 35 degrees centigrade in your kitchen. You set 35 degrees centigrade in your kitchen, and maybe you are cooking and the temperature in the kitchen has rise above 35, maybe it has gotten to like 40. It will automatically energize the extractor fan. So the extractor fan now will be the one to extract every heat, all the heat in the kitchen. You understand? It will extract the heat in the kitchen. That's how that one will work. So that's the room temperature setting. If you want to set the room temperature, it will extract the heat. So that's how this one works. Thank you again for joining us. This ABBETTECT Nigeria Limited once again. This one is exposed because we are using it for ourselves. If you are to use it for a customer, we are going to put it in a suitable casing. You understand? But because we are the one now, we the use them. You understand? You get it. So that's why it's exposed like this, so that we can see everything that is going on in the system. Nothing like you understand? So now we will be this one. You get it? Okay. This is your guy again, ABBETTECT Nigeria Limited. Thank you for joining us. You can stop your system from here. When you stop your system from here, it will stop. Then that's how it's going to remain. You don't need to up this one. No, just leave this one as it is. You understand? Just up this one. If you want to start, you start from here. If you want to stop it, let me remove it from the this one. I don't want to